don't want me to start?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Where's David?
I don't know where David is. No, Esther. You want me to start?
I don't know yet. Where's David? Oh, here he comes.
Tell me when to start.
Yeah, like
2 minutes?
no, give him like, 3 minutes or so.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought a ring over with me, but I think you're going to pass that over to you. My phone is in the dressing room. What? I'll just move on.
Not only read it, but
I would just say that our keynote speaker was able to.
don't even
Don't bother with it. Just move on.
yeah, but they won't.
But the thing is, if she comes later,
Yeah, don't say.
well, when he gets to that spot.
I guess I'm the key speaker.
You can speak first.
Yeah, I'm what I'm saying. Yeah.
Salutatorian and Valedictorian.
Maybe that she'll probably be here.
Yeah.
So hopefully Trina
Okay,
will
so
grab
where
her.
is Jack music? Is he ready for that? Yeah, he's up there.
Trina knows that she can do.
Yeah, I told her.
Probably once you say. Hey, Good Jacqueline, how are you? Yeah. Okay. I was waiting to hear from you. We'll pull up for a few more minutes. Do you have an umbrella? I need to have someone beat you with it.
So, the guest speakers. done public speaking before.
No, but I'm gonna go get something because I just thought in case somebody doesn't have their card, I need lists of the names.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
You're stepping on your pledge. Are those Skechers? I like Skechers. These are Skechers.
Yeah. This is as much of a deal as I'll do.
Yeah, that's a little too much even for me with my knee now.
Yeah. My feet are hurting though, and this is memory foam.
Well, if you're not used to standing on your feet.
And put some papers under the book. Okay.
Just so I can, just in case they forget their card, so I just have a list of names, so in case, I know, that's how I called them off when I got a new mom.
Oops, what was that? The whole book.
That's the book. Oop. Let me start. Okay.
Trina, wait a minute. I told Trina to, she's going to look at the signal.
There she is. Okay. Go ahead, Esther.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Esther Cohen. I'm the Clinical and Lab Coordinator, and it is my honor to welcome you to the Jersey College Commencement Ceremony. At this time, I kindly ask that you remain seated and join me in warmly welcoming our graduating candidates as they make their entrance. Please rise for the national anthem performed by our graduate, Nerva Hilaire.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You may now be seated. Please join me in welcoming our campus director, Dr. David Beckford, who will deliver the opening remarks.
Thank you, Professor Esther Cohen. That singer, wow. Wow. American Idol, The Voice, a nurse singing. That was dynamite. Great job. Thank you all for braving the elements. Good afternoon. It is with my immense pride that I welcome you to Jersey College Summer 2025 commencement ceremony. Thank you for joining us to celebrate this special milestone. Graduation is a cherished tradition at Jersey College, especially as many of our graduates are already licensed registered nurse. Awesome. To the class of 2025, today marks a very special occasion. Your tireless dedication and hard work paid off. You have earned your place here through your countless hours of study and perseverance. Congratulations, you have made it. Let's honor our graduates with a resounding sound of applause again. We are privileged to have Jacqueline Guzman, Assistant Deputy Mayor of Sunrise, and a valued member of our advisory board as our guest speaker. Thank you, Ms. Guzman, for your service to our community, your partnership with Jersey College. This day is profoundly meaningful for our graduates, reflecting not only on their sacrifices, but also on the unwavering support of their family, their friends, faculty, and staff. To show your appreciation, I invite our graduates to please stand, face the audience, and join in a heartfelt round of applause to everyone that supported you along this journey. Great job. I also want to recognize the Jersey College team for their meticulous planning of this remarkable event. A special thank you to our student volunteers working as usher or just being there to support us in this event. Thank you to our dedicated faculty and staff also. As our graduates cross the stage, let's fill this room with enthusiasm and cheers. We are deeply grateful for the support of our community partners, our advisory board members, our clinical sites, employers whose contributions are vital to the success of our program and our students. To our exceptional faculty and staff, thank you again for your unwavering commitment to excellence. Recently, I had a close family member who's been ill, spent about 4 nights in the hospital. During my visit, I witnessed the extraordinary dedication, compassion of the nursing care for her. Their kindness, selfless service, expert care made a profound difference in her experience. They provided comfort, support with professionalism and heart, reminded me of the true essence of nursing, a calling that is displayed by every of our Jersey College graduate. As you embark on your career, know that your work matters. Your compassion and skills will touch the lives of patients, their families, in both ways that are seen and unseen. Carry the core values of Jersey College: professionalism, respect, integrity, diversity, and excellence, pride, wherever your journey takes you in life. Let these values guide you as nurses, healers, advocates, beacons of hope in someone's darkest moment. Thank you for choosing this noble path. The world needs you, and thank you for choosing Jersey College. In closing, as you complete this chapter at Jersey College, I have a few requests for our graduates. Stay connected with Jersey College. Utilize the alumni resources to find your ideal nursing position, and let us know about your achievements. We'd also like to invite you to return to the campus as a guest speaker to inspire future students with your success story. You're welcome to talk to students at our orientation. We would really like to have you stay connected with Jersey College. Share your experience on social media. This is where I shamelessly plug for social media post reviews. A review praising your outstanding faculty or your dedicated staff who meant the world to you will be greatly appreciated. Thank you. I got an applause for that. Thank you. So that simply means that I will see a lot of reviews later tonight or tomorrow. Thank you. Dream big and aim high in all that you do. Above all, continue to make us proud. Your attitude determines your altitude in life. Always remember that. Go forth embodying pride and making a lasting impact. We wish you the greatest success in your future endeavors. Thank you for allowing Jersey College to be part of your journey, and congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Beckford. It is with great pride that I introduce our first graduate speaker, Salutatorian Tanisha Campbell. Tanisha graduated as part of the fall 2024 cohort and has distinguished herself through her hard work, resilience, and academic excellence.
Good afternoon to the esteemed faculty of Jersey College, families, loved ones, and my wonderful fellow graduates. It is my honor as Salutatorian to welcome you to this important celebration. Today, we mark the culmination of our effort, our sacrifices, and our perseverance. So for some of us, this moment is the start of a brand new career path. For others, such as myself, it is a continuation of a nursing journey that I began years ago. No matter where each of us started, however, today we stand together as graduates. None of us got here alone. I want to first give thanks and praise to the Most High, give glory to God for his everlasting grace, his mercy, and his guidance. He who began a good work in us will carry it to completion. To our families and loved ones, wow, thank you. You believed in us when we doubted ourselves. You gave us encouragement, patience, and sometimes just the quiet support we needed to keep going. Personally, I want to thank my small village at sometimes who believed in my strengths more than I did. Thanks especially to my wonderful husband who shared just as much sleepless nights as I did. He was my sounding board, my practice patient, my source of positive affirmations, even when he didn't understand a word I was saying. Without that, guys, I wouldn't have been here today. To our professors, thank you for shaping us in so many ways. You certainly left your mark. Some of you challenged us in ways that terrified us, but reminded us of the seriousness of this calling. Some systematically produced pages and pages of notes that made the material more manageable. Some highlighted key points in bold red to make sure that we never forgot them. Many used humor and stories to make sure that we didn't forget. And others would fill our notebooks with all these tricks and tips to make sure that we didn't get got on these exams. And some simply knew that what we needed to get through our day was maybe just a word of encouragement or a snack. You didn't just see us as students, you saw us as individuals, and for that we thank you so much. Looking back, we learned so much more than nursing content and skills. We learned resilience. For me, that resilience meant balancing a full-time job and full-time school. For others, it meant raising children, caring for aging parents, and facing personal health challenges along the way. We learned to keep showing up when we were exhausted, study when we felt discouraged, and somehow find moments of laughter in the middle of all that stress. We showed true strength, guys, amongst two of our toughest adversaries, the fundamental and the med-surg textbooks. Together, they felt like 1,000,000 pages between them, half of those pages being chapter after chapter of the cardiac system. And perhaps one of the greatest lessons we learned was patience, especially while waiting for the grades to be posted. That experience, my friends, that experience has prepared us for anything. And today, as we move forward, some of us know exactly where we're headed. Others, we're still finding our way, and that's okay. Nursing is not a straight path. It twists, it turns, and it somehow grows with us. What matters is that wherever we go, may it be at the bedside, in the classroom, in research, or in leadership, that we take with us the same commitment, the same grit, and the same unshakable resolve that we built here to benefit the community that we serve. Let's commit, guys, not just to be good nurses, but extraordinary ones. Nurses who listen, who advocate, who innovate, and come together and lift each other up. It is my hope that we won't just survive, that we will thrive. We will continue to self-actualize, to be leaders who foster a culture of resilience in our workspaces, and be examples of nurses who find joy and not just burnout. Let us create an environment where every nurse feels empowered to speak out, where self-care is a priority, and where compassion is never lost to the pressures of the system. And so, that is it. What more can I say, guys? We survived nursing school. We did. We survived the sleepless nights, the near meltdowns, the actual meltdowns, and yes, we survived dosage calculations, okay? If we can survive that, I believe that we're ready for whatever comes next. So, congratulations, everybody. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanisha. Our second graduate speaker is valedictorian Nastasia Fairweather. A proud member of the summer 2024 cohort, Natasha has exemplified academic excellence, leadership, and dedication throughout her time in the nursing program. Her commitment to success and passion for learning have left a lasting impression on both her peers and faculty.
Wow. Good afternoon, everyone. Faculty, family, friends, and my fellow graduates. I am truly honored to stand before you today as a testimonial speaker for the graduating classes of 2024 and 2025, Jersey College at the Fort Lauderdale campus. The place that challenged us. When I say challenged us and shaped us and prepared us to become the nurses we are today. Let me just take a deep breath and say, we did it. We did it. After long hours of clinicals, endless care plans, exams that made us question our life choices, and countless gallons of coffee, we are here today as nursing school graduates. We made it. And if that doesn't deserve standing ovation or at least free coffee for life, I don't know what does. Honestly, there were moments when I wasn't sure if we'd make it, between the never-ending care plans, the pharmacology exams, that very first med-surg test that nearly took us all out. Like, I still have PTSD. Like, seriously. That one professor with the pop quizzes. Hi, Professor Bryce, right? But here we are, still standing. Slightly sleep-deprived, but stronger than ever. We started this journey bright-eyed, eager, ready to save lives. Like, I still remember my first day of nursing school. I had on a full face of makeup, hair laid, posting on Instagram, ready to save lives while looking cute. I felt like I was on top of the world. Then came week 2. Suddenly, it felt like the world was on top of me. I went straight into fight or flight mode, trying less to save lives and more to save my own life. Cute went out the window real quick. The reality hit hard. Endless lectures, mountains of information flying at us all at once, and me trying to figure out if I was in nutrition class or composition class. It all started to blend together. And then came pharmacology. Yes, pharmacology. also known as the course, where drug names look like someone just mashed the keyboard and said, good luck pronouncing that. You think you're doing fine until the exam asks about the one medication you skimmed. Like, they'll never ask that. Spoiler alert, they did. Pharmacology taught us two things. Caffeine is basically a prerequisite for survival, and no matter how many flashcards you have around the house, that one drug will always slip your mind. Honestly, half the time I couldn't tell if I was studying medication or preparing for the National Spelling Bee. Then came med-surg. Well, let's just say some experiences are better left in the past. That exam nearly took us all out, and the group trauma we carry from it could probably qualify us for a psych diagnosis. Speaking of psych, yes, psychology class. That's where we thought we were learning about patience, but we were really starting. Like, some of us had bipolar disorders, some of us has general anxiety, yeah. By the end of the semester, I was convinced half the class needed group therapy. And honestly, we probably did. But psych also taught us empathy, patience, and how to keep a straight face when a patient says something completely unexpected, and those skills, life-saving. That class also gave us the coping skills we needed to survive the rest of nursing school. Nursing school taught us many things. For example, one, coffee is not just a drink. It's an IV drip for the soul. And NCLEX-style questions, like, come on, who made those? Those questions were designed to keep us real humble. And no matter how much you study, there will always be at least one lab value that will disappear from your brain at exactly the wrong time. Now, let's be honest, we can all agree nursing school was no walk in the park, unless that park was on fire, with pop quizzes and countless assignments raining down from the sky, while someone yells, what's the antidote for heparin 1,000,001 time? But we learned. We pushed through, we grew. Nursing school didn't just teach us the difference between hyper and hypokalemia. It taught us perseverance, resilience, and how to function on shockingly little sleep. Like, seriously, we should graduate today not only with a nursing degree, but also with a minor in energy drinks. And through it all, there were sacrifices. Personally, I can think of nights where I missed family gatherings, birthdays, even holidays, because I was buried under textbooks or working shifts that left me too exhausted to even celebrate. There were days I cried in my car after class, questioning if I was really cut out for this. But every tear, every missed event, every sleepless night, it was all part of the journey that brought us here today. And looking at us now, I know it was worth it. And that's because of the heart of it. This is why I chose nursing. I didn't choose it just as a career. I chose it as a calling. I chose nursing because I believe in the power of compassion, the strength of presence, and the difference one person can make in another's life during their most vulnerable moments. Nursing isn't just about medicine or procedure, it's about people. It's about being the calm in someone else's storm, being there with a warm blanket and a kind word. Nursing has shaped me not just into a professional, but into a person who understands the privilege of caring for others at their most fragile. That's why every sacrifice along the way was worth it. We've laughed together, cried together, and through it all, we've learned not only the science of nursing, but the arts of resilience and critical thinking. Now, before I thank anyone, I must first thank God. Without His grace, His strength, and His guidance, I would not be standing here today. Every obstacle I faced, every doubt I carried, every moment I thought I couldn't continue, He carried me through. To God be the glory for this achievement. To our professors and lecturers, thank you for sharing your wisdom, your patience, your tough love. You challenged us to think, to grow, and to rise to the level that this profession demands. You didn't just prepare us for exams, you prepared us for life at the bedside. To our families and friends, thank you for your endless support, your patience, your prayers. Thank you for listening when we came home venting about the patient in room 304 or venting about labs or wound care. Even when you didn't fully understand what we were saying, you nodded, you smiled, and you encouraged us. Your belief in us carried us through. And to my fellow graduates, you are some of the bravest, smartest, most resilient people I know. We survived nursing school together. And if we can survive that, we can survive anything. Remember, we are entering a profession that is challenging, but it is also profoundly rewarding. There will be hard times. There will be nights we question ourselves, but there will also be moments, beautiful moments, when we know without a doubt that this is exactly where we're meant to be. As we move forward, let's hold on to the lessons we've learned. Let's keep asking questions. Let's keep learning. Let's keep laughing, even in the chaos, because sometimes laughter is really the best medicine. Today we celebrate. We've earned the right to wear these caps and gowns. We've earned the letters RN after our names. And while the world of nursing won't always be easy, it will always be meaningful, because at the heart of it, we chose this path, not for recognition or the scrubs. I must admit, they're really comfy and, stylish. But we chose this career because we wanted to make a difference. And to future nursing students sitting here today, or those who will one day sit where we are now, know that the journey will test you. It will stretch you beyond what you think you can handle, but it will also shape you into someone stronger, braver, and more capable than you could ever imagine. So when you feel like giving up, remember, you are building a foundation, not just a career, but for a calling. And when you finally walk across the stage, you'll realize every sacrifice was worth it. So here's to us, the future of nursing. May our charting always be accurate, our IVs always flush, and may we always remember where we started this journey in the first place. Congratulations, class of 2024 and 2025. We are nurses.
Thank you, Anastasia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to introduce our keynote speaker for today's commencement ceremony, Jacqueline A. Guzman. Jacqueline is a distinguished assistant deputy mayor of Sunrise, Florida, known for her dedication to public service and community advocacy. Her leadership is rooted in resilience and service. She was born in Brooklyn and raised in Sunrise, and has made history in 2020 as the first Latina Puerto Rican woman elected to Sunrise City Commission, where she was reelected in 2022. Her work has focused on empowering families, championing youth engagement, supporting small business, and expanding access to quality health care. A two-time heart attack survivor, Jacqueline turned her personal journey into a mission, serving as a spokeswoman and board member for the American Heart Association, where she continues to raise awareness about heart health and prevention. Beyond her elected role, Jacqueline has served on numerous boards, including Hands On Broward, the Community Action Agency of Broward County, and Jersey College School of Nursing. She founded Panthers with a Purpose, a youth volunteer program, and has spearheaded initiatives such as annual teen summits, food distribution events, inclusive playground design, and investment in pediatric emergency services. On the national stage, she serves with the National League of Cities on the Race, Equity, and Leadership Council, the Council on Youth Education and Families, and boards representing both women and Hispanic elected officials. Recognized with honors as one of the 100 Successful Women in Business Award, the Empower Her Legacy Award, and being presented with a U.S. flag flown over the White House, Jacqueline embodies leadership that uplifts, inspires, and strengthens her community. Please join me in warmly welcoming Deputy Mayor Jacqueline Guzman.
Thank you for the introduction. Good afternoon, Jersey graduates, Jersey College graduates, faculty, families, and most importantly, the incredible class of 2024 and 2025. This isn't just a graduation, it's a victory. It's a victory over fear, over doubt, over circumstances that said you can't, but here you are. And I want you to know, I don't just see you, I am you. My name is Jacqueline Guzman, and my story is not one of perfection. It's one of perseverance, passion, and purpose. I was raised by a single mother, and I will never forget her quiet strength. I watched her fight through exhaustion, through tears, through struggle, to raise me and my 3 sisters. And even though I didn't know it then, her example gave me the strength I need to fight my own battles now. I come from a broken home. I've endured heartbreak, failure, and delay. I started college later than I had planned. I earned my associate's degree in healthcare, but life pulled me in hundreds of different directions. I didn't get to finish the additional degrees I once hoped for because life happened. At just the age of 30, I suffered 2 myocardial infarctions, 2 heart attacks, but still I kept going. I faced hydronephrosis during my daughter's pregnancy, which my kidney had swelled with urine and requiring me to wear a urinary collection device for 9 months. I've undergone a cholecystectomy to remove my gallbladder, a partial hysterectomy, 3 cesarean deliveries, and I've survived an ovarian cyst rupture. And today, I stand here, I'm living with 5 cysts in the right lobe of my brain. But still, I keep going. I am a survivor of domestic violence. I've lived through poverty. I've walked in my home with my babies and found the lights turned off. I've needed public assistance, community resources, and above all, the strength to ask for help. And I want to say this clearly, asking for help is not a weakness. It's strength, it's wisdom, and it's survival. And through it all, I kept learning, growing, and most of all, believing. Even in my lowest moments, I knew I had a calling to help, to serve, and to lead with heart. And even with everything going on in my life, in 2020, I walked into City Hall with my head held high, and I filed to run for office. And I made history, becoming the first Hispanic woman ever elected in the City of Sunrise Commission, receiving the most votes in any Sunrise election at the time. And today, I am proud to stand before you as your Assistant Deputy Mayor. I didn't let my past or my pain block what God had planned for me. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. Proverbs 19:21. What many people don't know is I once hoped to become a nurse myself. Healthcare was always my passion, and that passion never left. And today, I stand here with immense pride because even though I didn't wear the scrubs, I fought through life with the same heart, same compassion, and the same calling to serve. And I'm proud to share that my older sister, at the age of 49, just became an APRN, an advanced practice registered nurse. So to each of you, I say it is never too late to dream, to fight, or to rise. As new nurses, you are stepping into a profession that holds hands on the worst days, restores dignity, and brings healing to both the body and soul. You will be there for patients in moments their families never forget, and sometimes in moments where they have no one else. You will advocate, you will educate, and you will lead. And I know the sacrifices you've made to get here were not easy. Some of you balanced parenting, jobs, illness, caregiving, and heartbreak just to be here today. Some of you missed birthdays, holidays, and sleep. Some of you held tears in until you got into your car. And I've been there. And many of your loved ones made sacrifices too, watching the kids, cooking meals, encouraging you when you wanted to quit. Let me say this clearly, it was all worth it, because you were not just receiving a diploma, you're walking into your divine assignment. As you go forward, I urge you to remember, self-care is not selfish, it is sacred. Prioritize your mental health. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Restore the relationships that bring you peace and healing. Let faith and prayer anchor you in the hard days ahead. Because healing doesn't just happen in the hospital. It happens in you, when you decide that your purpose is bigger than your pain. So to the Jersey College class of 2025, you are not your diagnosis. Your survival gave you depth. You are not your past. Your past gave you perspective. You are not just nurses. You are hope, you are healing, and you are the future of this profession. So keep fighting, keep learning, keep serving, and keep believing. And above all, lead with your heart. You didn't just earn a degree, you earned the right to walk boldly in your purpose. To heal fearlessly, to love fully, and to never forget you were born for this. Congratulations to the Jersey College graduates. May your journey be bold, may your hands bring healing, and may your hearts always be full of purpose and peace. Thank you for having me.
We wish to extend our deepest gratitude to you, Ms. Guzman, for your inspiring and profoundly thoughtful address. Your compassionate and insightful words have deeply resonated with all of us, offering meaningful encouragement as our graduates begin their journey into the nursing profession. We sincerely appreciate the time, dedication, and care you devoted to joining us today and for generously sharing your invaluable wisdom and experience. Please join me in giving Assistant Deputy Mayor Guzman a warm round of applause. Each candidate participating in today's commencement ceremony has successfully met all academic requirements established by Jersey College and is now officially a graduate of the nursing program. Many of our graduates have already earned the title of registered professional nurse, while others are in the process of preparing for the NCLEX examination. Throughout today's ceremony, you will notice several graduates being recognized for outstanding academic achievements. Graduates who have earned a GPA of 3.0 or higher are distinguished by a gold honor cord and have received an honors pin. Those wearing both a gold cord and a platinum cord have achieved a GPA between 3.5 and 3.69, earning the distinction of cum laude and receiving the Presidential Honor Pin. Graduates wearing a gold cord along with a maroon cord have attained magna cum laude honors and recognizing a GPA between 3.7 and 3.89. The highest academic distinction, summa cum laude, is awarded to those with a GPA of 3.9 or higher, represented by a gold and blue cord. Please join me in welcoming Professor Felix Granados, Program Chair, who will share the significance of the nursing pin.
Good afternoon, everybody. Congratulations, class of 2024, 2025. Great job. The nursing pin is a time-honored tradition with roots tracing back to the Crusades when the Knights of the Order of the Hospital of St. John the Baptist provided care for wounded soldiers. During the initiation of new monks, a solemn ceremony was held in which they pledged to care for the sick and, in recognition of this commitment, received the Maltese Cross, the first known symbol awarded to those who offered nursing care. Today, the nursing pin carries forward this rich legacy. It symbolizes the graduates' successful completion of their nursing education and marks their formal entry into the respected community of nursing professionals. While the original pin featured the Maltese Cross, the pin being presented to our graduates today bears the emblem of Jersey College. It is a meaningful symbol of their achievement and their transition into the registered nursing profession. As each candidate is pinned, we proudly honor their dedication and warmly welcome them as fellow members of the noble and compassionate calling of nursing.
Thank you, Professor Granados. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Kim Miller, Associate Dean, to present the candidates for graduation. Professor Felix Granados, Program Chair, to pin the graduates, and Dr. Dawn Cadill, Dean of Nursing, to present the scrolls. At this time, will the graduates of the summer of 2024 cohort please stand?
This way. Come on. Presenting Crystal Clark, RN. Currently, Crystal is doing concierge nursing with an agency and would love to work at a magnet hospital. She has a future goal of becoming a clinical nurse educator. Nastasha Fairweather. She's our valedictorian. Oh, sure. No, she has to get that pen. She has a different pen. Okay. She's our class valedictorian, as you already know. She spoke to us gracefully. Maria Laguna, RN. Maria currently works for a home health care. She works for pediatric care options, and she takes care of children. She'd like to work in a specialty doctor's office. Carlene Malcolm, RN. She is currently working at HCA Hospital, and she plans on earning her master's degree and continue saving lives. Heather Manson, RN. Andrea Milborn. She's currently looking forward to working in an emergency room very soon. She's currently working on relocating to Georgia, where she'd like to work in a hospital. Francine Moody, RN. She is currently working as an RN at Harbor Chase, and she'd like to pursue a career as a nurse practitioner. Alyssa Silarak, RN. She currently works at Northside Hospital, and she'd like to advance to be working in the CVICU, which is cardiovascular ICU. Candace Spencer, RN. And she puts on her card everywhere, CEO. We have Daphne Thomas Alexandre, RN. She's also working at HCA Hospital, and she'd like to become an entrepreneur and run her own nursing business. And nursing law. Trina Wright, RN. She's currently working in a detox unit at WellPath, but she sees herself pursuing a master's degree and becoming a nurse practitioner. Fall cohort 2024, please stand. Tiffany Boysette, RN. She's currently working at HCA Woodmart Hospital, and she's back in school working on her bachelor's and is hoping to pursue her master's as well. Tanisha Campbell, RN. She's working as a critical care RN and inpatient at Vitas Hospice, and she plans on working as an oncology nurse practitioner specializing in public health. Diane Fleurenord, RN. She's working as a registered nurse at Delray Medical Center specializing in orthopedics. In 5 years, she'd like to see herself with a master's degree in nursing. Elianisha Lucy, RN. She's currently working in a skilled nursing facility as a registered nurse. And she would like to start her own med spa business, so we know where to go for self-care. Laura Lukame Maya, RN. She's currently working at a pharmaceutical plasma donation center, but she plans on continuing her education with her master's degree. Anderlyn Martillis, RN. She's currently working in long-term rehab, and she'd like to become an L&D nurse. Jacqueline Palmer, RN. She currently works at Encompass Health, and she would like to pursue her master's degree. Whitney Phillips, RN. She's working at HCA Woodmont Hospital as an RN in med-surg, and she'd like to get her master's. I love all of you guys who want to go on. Yves Pierre, RN. He's working at HCA Northwest in telemetry, and he would like to become a family nurse practitioner. Keisha Rose, RN. She works at HCA Woodmont as an OR nurse, and she would like to pursue her master's degree as well. Charlene Badrine, RN. She is currently working as an OR nurse, and she plans to become a nurse practitioner. Trudy Williston, RN. She's currently working in corrections as an RN. She's going to be starting a residency at Piedmont Hospital. Winter Cohort 2025, please stand. Rena Chen, RN. She's currently working at Cleveland Clinic Hospital, and she'd like to pursue a future in neurology. Luderich Betty, RN. She's pursuing a job at Memorial Hospital, and she sees herself as a nurse practitioner in the next 5 years. Kalar Gaspard, RN. He's looking to work in an emergency department on a med-surg floor, and he would like to become a nurse anesthetist. Bruno Gava, RN. He would like to pursue a further career as a nurse practitioner as well. All the future nurse practitioners here. Enid Hart, RN. She's currently working at Broward Health Medical Center, and she would like to continue working there in pediatrics. Lizeth Lopez Rodriguez, RN. She's working at Jackson North Medical Center in the ICU, and she plans on pursuing a master's degree. Magdalene Lewis, RN. Oh, turn it over? Okay. She's working at Angel of Care as a home health nurse, and she'd like to become a mother-baby nurse. Andrea Mitchell, RN. She's working at FSC in the mental health department, and she would like to become a nurse practitioner. Evina Morency, RN. She would like to pursue a career in labor and delivery. And she would also like to become a nurse practitioner. Alexia Williams, RN. also known as Big Lex. She would like to be a labor and delivery nurse or a psych nurse, and she would also like to become a nurse practitioner. Spring Cohort 2025, please stand. okay. Kira Bell. She's currently working as an LPN. She'd like to work as an emergency room nurse, and she also sees herself becoming a nurse practitioner. Sherry Berry. She would like to work in medical surgical unit. She'd also like to become a psychiatric nurse practitioner. Following in your steps. Manushka Cristofante. She's currently working as an LPN at Brookdale Assisted Living, but she would see herself becoming a nurse practitioner at some point. Oh, wait, okay. Bertha. Hang on a second. Let's get. Bertha Diaz. She's currently working at Team Select as a pediatric LPN. She would like to continue working in pediatrics as an RN. She also sees herself becoming an MP. Marcia Gardner. She currently works as a patient care technician, and she wants to become a nurse practitioner. All these nurse practitioners, yeah. Angel Harden. She's hoping to work at Memorial Hospital, and she would like to become a nurse practitioner. Camille Henry. She is currently working with the elderly population, and she would like to pursue a career as a nurse practitioner. Shirlene Joseph. She sees herself working in a hospital as a med-surg nurse, and she would like to become an NP one day. Felicia Spence. She wants to pursue a career as a med-surg nurse and also would like to become a nurse practitioner. Dawn Lucille. She wants to work at Hollywood Memorial Regional in labor and delivery, and she would like to become a midwife. Nerva Pierre, our fine vocalist, who wants to work in the ICU and become an MP. Taisha Priest. She's currently working as a medical assistant, but she would like to start her own business with an IV infusion company. Jordana Roberts. She would like to work with children in the pediatric ICU at Joe DiMaggio Hospital. And she has aspirations to become a charge nurse. Tamika Wilson. Currently working as a home health nurse for Maxim Healthcare, and she would like to become a nurse practitioner. All right, let's give a round of applause for our 2024-2025 graduates.
At this time, we invite Professor Donna Bryce-Wright to come forward and share with us the profound significance of the candle lighting ceremony and the Nightingale Pledge, both the cherished tradition that honors the spirit, compassion, and commitment of the nursing profession.
All right. I told you guys you're just simply the best. Now you showed it. The candle lighting tradition ceremony is a sacred and time-honored tradition in nursing, symbolizing each graduate's commitment to the calling and the compassionate care. It pays tribute to enduring legacy of Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing, who became known as the Lady with the Lamp, for her tireless service to wounded soldiers during the Crimean War. Her lamp remained a timeless symbol of hope, healing, and self-devotion. The candle each graduate receives represent the light of knowledge, compassion, and service they will carry forward into their professional practice. It also reflects the unwavering support of family, mentors, and the community who have walked alongside them in this journey. This ceremony is more than tradition. It is a solemn rite of passage. It marks the transformation from student to nurse, linking each graduate to a noble history, values, and ethical foundation of the nursing profession. The Nightingale Pledge. We now come to a pivotal moment in our ceremony. The recitation of the Nightingale Pledge. This solemn oath affirming each graduate commitment to the highest ethical principle and responsibilities of the nursing profession. First established in 1893 and named in honor of Florence Nightingale, the founder of modern nursing. The pledge stands as a timeless beacon of integrity, compassion, and professional dedication. As we recite these words, our graduates vow to place the welfare of their patients above all, to act with honesty and moral clarity, to safeguard patient confidentiality, and to do no harm. They pledge to continually advance the standard of nursing practice and to work in unity with their fellow healthcare professionals, upholding and sharing mission excellence in patient care. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to be lighting the candles, and please may I have the graduates with the honors on stage. Okay. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Ask the students to stand for the pledge.
Okay, graduates, please stand. Is the light gonna be on? All right. Is everyone, faculty, ready for our pledge? Okay. And I'm going to invite nurses who are in the audience, please stand with us. Any nurses, please stand with us. Okay. The nursing pledge. Ready? With full knowledge of the responsibility that I am undertaking, I solemnly pledge myself to the service of humanity and will endeavor to practice my profession with conscience and dignity. I will remain means in my power to honor the noble tradition of my profession. The total health of my patient will be my first concern. I will hold in confidence all personal matters coming to my knowledge. I will not permit consideration of religion, nationality, race, or social standing to intervene between my duty and my patient. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills of the highest level and give my support and cooperation to all members of the healthcare team. With full awareness of my qualification and limitation, I will do my utmost to maximize the potential of the nursing profession and to uphold and advance its standard. I will maintain the utmost respect for humanity. I will make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Thank you very much. You may be seated.
Thank you, graduates and Professor Bryce Wright. You may now be seated. It is my pleasure to invite Dr. John Silver, Program Chair, to deliver the closing remarks.
It wasn't the John Silver that got applause. It was the closing remarks aspect of it, I think. So, commencement signifies both an end to an academic program, as well as the start of a professional career. You, the students, as well as those who supported you during the nursing program, should be very proud of what you've accomplished. As you go forward into full-time practice as a registered nurse, I'd like to give you some advice that I've learned over the past 41 years of practice. Be compassionate. So few in healthcare have the time to treat patients holistically. In too many situations, we are the last bastion of compassion. Protect the dignity of our patients. If we fail to do this, then we deprive them of the true nursing care. Believe me when I say it's not always easy, but it is vital. Be committed to your profession. Keep learning. Get the certifications for your chosen area of practice. Push yourselves to learn more. Go on for higher degrees, although that doesn't seem to be a problem with this group. And demonstrate the values of our profession to everyone you meet. Be competent. That starts with being humble. This is how we progress from novice to expert. Know your limitations and then work to overcome them. If you need help, ask for it. If you can help others, do it. Take advantage of skills certifications and training. Be the nurse you would want to have taking care of you and your loved ones. On behalf of the administration and my colleagues and the faculty, I welcome you into this amazing profession. Go forth, spread your wings, and show the world the value of a registered nurse. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Silver. It is now my honor to invite Dr. Dawn Cadill, our esteemed Dean of Nursing, to perform the confirmation of our graduates.
Thank you, graduates. As we conclude today's ceremony, there is one final rite to complete. May I ask all candidates to please rise and turn to face your family and friends. Now, with pride, move that tassel from the opposite side, or to the opposite side, sorry, symbolizing your official entry into the nursing profession. Congratulations and welcome to the noble calling. Family and friends, please remain seated as the Jersey College faculty and graduates complete the recessional walk. We're waiting for music.